I was talking to my friend the other day, I was saying, it's not so much the statement that I will put the $5 on land, it's the kind of action of seeing the win. That's what solidifies this, understand? It's more sold to everybody when they actually see a man walk away with the £1,000. That's when they say, okay, it's real now.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right now, it could just be conjecture, it could just be talk, jargon, whatever.
Sounds nice on paper.
It sounds nice, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a stunt. That money could have been fake, you know what I mean? That money could have been, like, $5 on the outside, paper in the middle, and then 20 on the other outside, and I just flashed it quick. Like, you gotta think of it, there was never no point when I actually showed it to the camera, like, look.
That's true.
You took a glimpse. Like, we don't know if that's even real money.
Was that real?
Like I said, we don't know. We can't be sure if it was real or not. But it got their attention, and now there's a $5 battle. This is how the internet works. Like, certain things are always gonna grab attention.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I could have just finessed it. I could have just never had no money, put that up. Now I'm about to win $5 from out of nowhere.
Well,
we don't know.
When someone walks away with that money, we will know that it's real.
Know.
You will know that you should have put your money where your mouth was, and that could have been you walking away with that money if you just had the confidence in your abilities.
Especially if you're one of the people that walks around saying, Rivers ain't even all that.
Is that what they say?
There's certain
people.
Say that? I think there's a substantial minority.
I like that.
A substantial minority. Yeah, I'll give Gills credit for that, because he's the first one I said. There's a substantial minority.
I like that.
That behind closed doors think whatever they think, innit? You know what I mean? But again, I feel like there's more people on the other side that fuck with what I'm doing, so I'm not really trying to penny them too tough. But it does bug me because you could battle me if you think I'm trash. There's money on the line now.
Well, now they've got no excuse. Now, anytime anyone tries and talks about how trash Rivers is, it's like, hustle tier.
You're a hater.
Hustle tier. What are you doing?
That's it. This is how it's gone now. If you think if as a battler, you think I'm trash, but won't battle me, you're a hater.
Or a keyboard warrior.
Or a keyboard warrior. Or keyboard warrior. Or a hating ass keyboard warrior.
There you go. That's it.
That's it.
Hating ass keyboard warrior.
Hating ass keyboard warrior. So, for me personally, if I said, that guy's weak, he's a weakling, and he's saying, I'll pay £500 to anybody that can beat me up, but they've just got to bet £500 that they'll win, and if I win, I take the money. If I felt like he was weak, and I was actually a fighter, and so I'm walking around saying, well, he's trash though, he's weak, man, I'd knock him out, man. I'm trying to holler at him straight away and say, yo, what's going on? Tox is one of them people that has said, you're trash. So it makes sense for him to jump out the window. Obviously, since then, he's given me credit for things, but it makes sense for him to be the guy that jumped out the window and said, boom, I accept.
Yeah.
Because that's how he's built. He's more built on the challenge aspect of the thing, innit? You know what I mean? But a lot of people are not talking like that. A lot of people are talking like, well, like even Crash give me jokes. Shout out Crash. Crash said, yo, I put it on the line, but just let me get through Christmas first. I got kids. Right? I got my kids. Every Christmas, and then fair enough. That's respectable. That. I can't say nothing to that. You get me? And this is the thing. It's about honesty. You don't have to jump out the window if you can't. But if there's a time when you are able to jump out the window, wait till then and then jump out.
That's it. Put your name out there. So let me get through this, and then I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Don't think I'm ignoring. Don't think I'm shying from the challenge. No, I want in. Just give me some time, and I'm there. Yeah.
Or just be like, let me get my money right, and then I'm coming. There's no shame in that,
that's
bro.
That's it, exactly.
Like, I'm not the guy that's gonna be out here saying, right, you're broke. Ha, you're broke. Like, I'm not on all of that. I'm just trying to make it worthwhile. But more than just, he won a bill or something. You can't even buy trainers with a bill these fucking days. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it worth your while. So if you do have a family, kids, you can do something nice for them. You could buy them something, put something new in your house or whatever, pay off some debts or whatever you want to do in it. Like, let's make it worth something. That's it.
I like it.
That's it. We work very hard. Like, for all my battlers listening, we work very, very hard. Not you guys that are choking and not turning up. Fuck you guys. Yeah, ducks. I'm talking about the ones that are turning up 3 solid rounds, sometimes not even getting no respect for their 3 solid rounds. Sometimes getting given an opponent 2 days out. Like, yeah, boy, you can get on the card, but you got to battle. Like, them man, they say, alright, cool, I'll do it. Like, them hard workers. I want them man, if they battle, to go home feeling like, right, I put all that work in, and I feel like I've been compensated for the time that I missed in my life. Understand?
Yeah.
You can't afford to miss time in life.
Time is precious,
It's
right?
very precious, especially for no reason to get ducked. No.
And with material that you can never use again. When you write 3 rounds to someone, they're specifically for someone. You might have a line or two that you can throw in somewhere else, but generally, if you're about your shit, you're writing direct for that opponent.
It's done.
So unless they're coming back, those bars are done. They're gone.
That's it.
And even when they do come back, the chances are they're dated.
It's like, hey, that's it. Like it's like everything's got a time limit to it.
That's it.
You'd have to rewrite the whole of it rather than use it again. That's why when people say, I already got 3 rounds, I've had my 3 rounds ready for it's like, bro, you're gonna have to rewrite. You know that, right? A lot of them reference points are irrelevant now. There's a whole bunch of things that have happened that are gonna have more impact than your bars now.
And what about the history? Why didn't the battle come down? And
that's
you're not going to address that? Yeah. So pretty much that's the whole 3 rounds need to be done.
You can use some of the material, but basically this is what I say. Name flips last forever, innit? So you can always flip a name. So if I write a name flip for you a couple years ago, more than likely, if you haven't changed your name, I could still use that name flip. But when we're talking about like certain personal punches and this and that, I might have to just reschedule or recalibrate certain things, innit? Yeah. So it's hard to go through all of that process for no reason.
Yeah. So now there's Hustle Tier. You don't have to live like this.
Yeah. And then
you don't have to live like this. You can just join Hustle Tier.
Yeah. You could have a battle or not. That's what it is here.
And if you spend your time and you write your 3 rounds and you spend time away from your job and your family and the things that you enjoy, there's a purse at the end of it.
Yeah. And if your opponent ducks, guess what? That's your money.
There's a purse at the end of it.
That's your money. If they duck you, that money is yours.
That's it.
That's their problem.
That's it. Once that money is locked in, that's for the winner. Yeah.
If they don't want to battle you, basically you have the right to be like, he didn't want to battle me because he's scared, and he paid me $5 to leave him alone. Yeah. Ooh. That's how I'm looking at it. Is that not what it is though?
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what the man paid me to leave him alone.
Protection racket. That's what's going on. You pay the man protection money.
Mafia tier. Yeah.
Mafia tier. Oh man, you see what I'm saying? So if you duck someone Hustle tier, you make them elevate to Mafia tier now. You see what you did? You see what you did? Come on, bro. You don't have got to be careful.
No excuses, man. No excuses.
Now it's got to a point where the steps you take mean something now. Understand that extra talk you got means something now. We're looking past that. When they start here, but okay, so you're scared. You don't want to do it because remember, I'm saying right now, if you want to do it but you ain't financially ready to do it, there is no shame in saying that. You can say that. No one's gonna be out here. Anyone that says, he don't want to do it because he's broke, I'm not listening to that person there. Yeah. You're not gonna hear me online saying, see, all these guys are broke, they don't want to do that. I'm not saying that. Forget that.
Maybe there's another reason. Maybe you got the money, you don't have the time right now.
Maybe you got better priorities than to lose it to Rivers. Maybe, you understand? I get that. So to me, I wouldn't do it with your last £500. That doesn't make sense. I would make sure that I had enough money to where when I did that, if I lose it or not, it's not going to make a difference in it. That's what I would say. Okay. Simple. Yeah. There's no shame in not having it and having to get it. No one's out here. This isn't. I never did that to be out here like, look what I'm on. Yeah, you ain't on what I'm on. Never been that guy. I don't need to do all of that. I did that to say, look, it's real. This is not just me talking. The money will get put on the table. And it's more believable if you see it. You understand? Simple.
And I love the, let's build up the leagues. Like they're putting on great events. They're, putting the work in,
You see how that last event looked? Right. Now, if you lot can improve on that, I don't want to be a fee that gets in the way of you lot doing that. I couldn't feel good about that. I'm up here. I'll be up there thinking, okay, I've been paid, but there's probably other things they could have did or added to the situation that they couldn't because of me. So instead of that, I'll take it in my own hands and then I'll win someone's money.
Love it.
Now you lot can take your money, invest and make it look better because eventually I'm going to come out on your channel. So I want your thing to look as great as possible. Yeah. I'm looking at the long term.
It's scene building. That's it. Long term. It's scene building. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah. Look at the bigger picture and, put your money where your mouth is. Make it worth something more for you as well. You're more inspired if you've got something on the line as well. So, everybody wins in a situation like this. So it's all about Hustle Tier 2021. Make sure you're on board, locked in, put your money down, start thinking about who you want, Just get on that.
Listen, I don't want to promote gambling, but as a fan, you might be sitting next to your brethren and say, "Right, I got £10 on Tox." You say, "What? I got 10 on Rivers." You might want to do your own little hustle here between you guys. It's not just about, you get me, make it interesting for everybody. Do you know how emotionally invested you're going to be in a battle if you stand to win if this guy wins? You understand? You're going to cheer extra hard for him.
It's a little bit more exciting. Yeah, a little bit more exciting.
Usually you're just like, this time, it means something to you. And we need to bring the meaning back, because it's got for a long time to a place where, you know, anyone could just go up there and rap and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen, like, I'll never forget when I saw Rob Wilson versus Big T. You don't even know who Rob Wilson is, do you?
I feel like I've heard that name in the last few days in exactly the same situation though. Go on, tell me who Rob Wilson is.
Nobody.
Okay.
He's absolutely nobody.
I've heard
and I mean that with no disrespect. I mean that with no disrespect, but he's absolutely no. Basically, what Rob Wilson is probably like a fan of Don't Flop who jumped into it and became like some type of. There's a lot of parody rappers, but he just became this guy who was some long-running joke, and he became so popular as a long-running joke that they actually got Big T, flew him over here to battle Rob Wilson.
Okay.
And like you had Tox in the league, you had Wills in the league, you had obviously Gemini always got plates or whatever in it, but there was other people
Gemini got Big T eventually, didn't he?
He did still. Yeah. But there was other people at the time. You got Peace Soldiers, you got Dialects. There's a whole bunch of people who are better suited to battle a Big T.
And for a UK-US battle, it needs to be exciting, man. It needs to be not just, oh, this is fun. Let's make a joke out of this. We'll even bring someone from America to battle him.
Psychologically, it does this. For like people like us watching, we look at it and think, this is why I don't like this battle rap stuff. This is battle rappers feeling like that.
So
for the fans of us watching, they watch that and think, what? This battle rap thing's a joke. Why have they got Rivers and Demand up there? Like, they can't even buy into it. Do you understand? For the people on the other side, the Don't Flop fans, they're like, yeah, Rob Wilson's the man. Do you see the way he spoke to the fat guy? Oh, it's so fucking funny, man. For Big T, man, that's why I hate coming over here, man. I gotta check and everything, but this is some bullshit. For Big T's fans, this is what I mean about Big T. He never gonna be Big T at taking them stupid ass battles. You know, like, nobody's winning apart from the.
Broke that down.
That's the psychology of the whole situation, like, for how everyone's perceiving it when these type of battles happen. It's like, there's not like a bunch of people happy about this. There's I would say there's 75% of people that are pissed off that this has even happened. What the fuck is Big T doing better than him? What are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, we want to see people that are good matches. You understand?
Battles, man. Battles. You want to see two people putting their skills up against each other and one walking away with their tail between their legs.
Pretty much. Or two men having such a scrap that they can walk and stand up as men and be like, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just glad we're both still alive, bro.
And we're just left like, whoa.
Yeah, that was mad. That was mad.
Yeah,
like, I think a battles like Rum Nitty and Ill Will. Do you ever seen Rum Nitty with Ill Will?
I'm sure I have.
And that's the one I was like, got the nose running. I'm coming down.
Oh, coming down. Yeah, coming down.
No, hold on. Was that Ill Will or was that Av? Rum Nitty's got bare classics, but even Av, Rum Nitty and Av, and Rum Nitty and Ill Will, those are two battles where it's like, it doesn't matter.
You don't need a winner.
Doesn't matter. You know when they actually say the culture wins, that's one of them ones, isn't it? Like, you're just happy you was there to witness that. After a while, it's like, I don't care who wins. I don't care. I just want to. I'm just enjoying it. I'm in awe. And I feel like you're not gonna build that by putting Rum Nitty against like Billy Blue Hat. Or Gary Green Hat.
Or Johnny Yellow Hat.
Or Johnny Yellow Hat. You're not gonna get that. So for me, in that situation there, we want the match to where it's like we can see the best of them. They're fighting. Like, Big T will feel a different way if he's coming into a battle with 10+ Surfer. He ain't gonna play it around.
Different.
It sounds different. It
feels
different.
Everything's different.
Let's go. Like, I don't get that from the Rob Wilsons and all these man, because they're not competing to the same degree as how 10+ trying to rip off heads. Do you understand? Rob Wilson ain't trying to whip off heads. He's just trying to belittle you, make a joke out of you in front of his friends.
Everyone laugh.
Ha, look at him. That's their style. Like, our style ain't that. We're trying to kill and destroy and be destroyed. That's it. That's what battle rap is, isn't it? We're putting a line. Like, You can't box AJ and then get mad about getting hurt. Do you understand? It's boxing
AJ,
match.
man.
It's AJ.
What did you expect?
Like you
That's
think
what we came to see.
So you think you're gonna go in AJ and play around with him? Nah, bro, that's not how it works.
Joking, though.
Nah, it was. I work. Come on, why are you hitting me so hard? Why did he have to try and knock
Didn't
me
have
out?
to do that, man.
Why are you trying to knock me out, bro? Come on, man, be fair, bro. Like, all you got is uppercuts, bro. You know that gun boss. All you got is uppercuts, bro.
Them uppercuts.
That's all you got is uppercuts, combos and shit.
They took you out, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left you on the floor.
Cool. Yeah. But that's all you got, bro. Why can't you just jab? We jab over here, Maltese. We jab. Why can't you jab? Come on, man. Come on, like, this is a dangerous sport. It needs to be dangerous, you know what I mean? Put something on the line, make it dangerous. That's what I say. Yeah. There's nothing on the line for certain battles. So, like, no one gets to go into it with any type of feeling of urgency or nothing like that. That feeling of urgency does a lot, you know what I mean? It makes you want to take things seriously, innit? But if you go into a battle and you don't even... I've had battles like that. Gone into the battle, and because it was team-based, I know that my team has already lost. So even if I win the battle, my team don't win. Yeah. So going into the battle, there's no energy. And then they're cheering for the other guy. Everything he says, even though he's just, he's just talking about this movie he saw, that movie, and rare, cheering for him. And then the next round, I say, all you do is talk about movies. He starts choking. I still don't feel like, even though he's choking, let me get my energy up. I just still feel like, what's the point, bro? Yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of battles that are happening where man, they ain't got the hunger. They're going into it not even feeling like they need to, I don't know, have that extra. It's like, it's enough to just go there and be like, listen, rare, blah, blah, blah. And I don't see that at No Use Chat. And I'll tell you another place I don't see that. When I went to Ireland, it's like every single one of the Irish battlers has got a certain kind of hunger to actually kill their opponent. They're not like the most... When I grab the Mac, they're not really that, because that's not their lifestyle to a certain extent. There's one or two people that have a street style.
Baylor, I'd say different.
Yeah, different. Baylor, my brother Baylor.
Yeah, he grabs the Mac.
You got Ty the Poet as well. So you got a few guys, but I'm saying overall, their style is more well-rounded, where they've got the aggression that goes with that, but they've got bars, they've got this and that. You just got to be able to translate how they speak into the rap format to be able to understand them and look past it. A lot of people don't look past the accent and reticere, but my nephew's Irish. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's not like a big adjustment hearing the Irish people rapping. It's
and here in the UK as well, especially we used to the Irish accent,
come on, man.
We used to it. Don't you? That's an excuse.
It's definitely an excuse.
No, to happen. I've seen some great rappers for battles. And I think they just dropped one with Baylor the other day. That's what they did.
Someone in a horse stable or something.
No, there's a horse there live in proper. It's different. It's different. It's quarantine, man. It's COVID times. We've got to do what we got to do.
I ain't seen a quiet room like that before, but hey, if it works, it works, bro.
There's some haymakers in there. Oh, there's some real haymakers in there.
Saw some haymakers, bro.
Shaking things up, exciting, variety, like people supporting each other, people really putting in the groundwork, all of that energy, man, exciting, and next weekend we got on the 19th
round two,
second round, the quarterfinals coming up. On the 19th. That's gonna be great. I'm so looking forward to that. I've seen some of the battlers going back and forth. I've seen some talk. I've heard people are writing. People are getting their rounds done and perfected.
Yes, sir.
I spent some time talking to Tech yesterday. He was locked in. He had 2 rounds down. Was about to go and write the 3rd.
Yeah.
So man, things.
Looking tight, looking ready.
Super tight. And having that footage come out, so the AJ and Caps battle just dropped. Oh my gosh.
Like, the thing about AJ is, I'm looking forward to seeing how he flourishes.
Yeah.
Caps, I say less about, because Caps to me is like a vet. Like, Caps is a vet. Like, he's been around, he's walked the same path. And to see where Caps is today, it's like, it's a mad thing, because I remember how he started and where he is today. It's just mad. Even to see how he moves up there, he's a professional. You understand? But
professional.
AJ, to me, like, I'm looking at him as like a newcomer. That he's got a lot of potential. Yeah, because he's a rap purist, and whenever you are a hip hop purist, once you fight, because you gotta remember, there's rapping and there's battle rapping. Battle rap has got a science to it. It's not the same as just saying, right, boom, I'm gonna rap. You say like if I take one of my rap lyrics or something like that, and then I say, alright, cool, turn the beat off, I'm gonna use this as a round. You know what they'll say? That's filler, bruv.
Yeah, mixtape bars.
Filler, bruv. There's no punches, very rare. Like when you rap, you could say something like, you could say some stuff like, yo, cause I'm sitting on the couch with Jen, and we just came round and announced my friend. People be like, ooh, flow and that. But if I say that in a battle, they'll be like,
and what? Yeah, where's
like,
the punch?
Yeah, like what else you got, bro? Like, so again, like you learn early, like there's a science to this thing that you have to kind of figure out. How do I get I'm trying to get to the punch quick as possible. Yeah. How do I do that? When you got an intricate style like AJ Raw's, basically what I think AJ Raw needs is a battle that isn't on no 90 seconds.
No, can't be 90 seconds.
We're not going to see the best of this guy in a 90-second battle, I promise you.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Like he's not, he don't even rap like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too much of a adjustment for him to make to write like that at this stage of his career when he's still learning how to be the best him.
Exactly.
So you know, it's either it's going to be hit or miss for him in something like a tournament situation, because it depends on what opponent you get, what they can do or whatever. But I think we're going to see the best of him in them other battles outside of the time limit.
I cannot wait to see what he does next. Give him 2.5, 3 minute rounds, and man, I just want to hear that. Let him be able to take his time with his material as well, because he's got so much he wants to say, and then he's got 90 seconds to try and cram it in.
Building, and then it's like he gets to a point where he's running out of time, and it's like, alright, cool, I've got to cut that idea, go to something else. So we're not. I feel like a lot of his things felt like they fell short. Like he didn't get enough time to expand on his idea, innit?
Yeah, great point.
Like I say, when he gets that time, we're gonna see a different AJ Ross.
Definitely. Whereas Caps was I think I'd said got a reaction coming out soon, and a recap coming out soon. But he very short setup punch, continuously for 90 seconds.
That's his experience shining through there, innit?
And then, like you say, his stage presence. You know, you feel
very
it.
Comfortable.
Very. There's one part. Wow, what does he say? He's talking to AJ. That's it. The Corona, where he says, "Corona probably started in your house." Calls him a bowcat first. Says, "You're a nasty nigga. Corona probably started in your house." And if you see the way he looks at him, like the way he just takes everything from him, and it just strips him of something in that moment, just from the look, like
the presence.
The presence. He it's like, you nasty. Like
I've always said, like obviously I see myself as a good performer, but I say outside of me, I would say between Caps and Surfer, to me was like the best performers in Gab. Like in terms of how they are on the stage and the little things that they do and
body
stuff like
language,
that. Like Surfer's is a bit more, his is a bit more animated. Yeah. But Caps is a bit more natural.
It's
like,
subtle.
It's very subtle, but he doesn't look out of place when he does anything. No. He doesn't do extra things, but he's very good at how he performs in it. I've always said that about Caps.
It's subtle, but it adds to the believability, the authenticity you believe in.
Caps had the performance before he even could structure anything. His first battle, he basically got through the battle based on how he could perform. He was freestyling a lot, but his natural way of performing, how he rapped, kept him in the game. Like he's got this way he could just look at you and it's just like raw. Caps is just different with it still, but he's a vet now. I don't want to hear no different. Like he's a vet still. He's a vet. Secretly, Caps. You know you shouldn't be in that competition. We ain't even gonna get into that still, but like that's the thing about Caps. He's see, like when we talk about hustle here, we're not talking about people like Caps. He's got the hunger. If you say Caps battle, I'm on it. That's how Caps is, isn't it? He's from the same class that I'm from, where we don't get no time to have no ego about nothing. We just get to
ready
work.
To fight.
Yeah. So he's always had that ethic. If you tell him there's any tournament, before you even tell him who's involved, Caps is going to be like, I want in. Okay. That's it. They could have said, Rivers is involved, Caps would have turned to them and said, I want in. And so with Trouble said, I want that. All of the Gab originals and that, they're all going to jump in if need be, and if they can do it, they'll jump in. But I think Caps is more the one where probably even if he couldn't do it, he would jump in. His hunger's like that. You know what I mean?